Esto es pa'l rico, esto es pa'l pobre, pa'l que le falta, pa'l que le sobre, pa'l que lo quiera y no lo tenga, pa'l que lo tenga y no lo quiera, para la iglesia, pa'l caserío, para los que son y los que no son de los míos, y para los tigres que andan en jipeta y hasta los que andan en bicicleta. Porque traímos bomba para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Dylan Cease, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
And stepping in, Victor Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a good throw gets him one gone. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Nomar Mazara has in store. He leads the team in batting average right now, and it seems like every time he goes to the plate, he's getting a knock. Obviously, that's not the case, but these guys really rely on him for his consistency and the spark he provides with the bat in his hands.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've had it go in the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
First pitch on the way. Miguel Cabrera is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Here's a pop-up now. And Grandal able to make the catch, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing, White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Casey Mize is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Leury Garcia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazzara is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10, and I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Chopped weakly to the left.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Moncada digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And there's ball 2 now. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And the pitch.
Ball 1, no play.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Hit hard but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still no score. Now to the plate, Jonathan Scope. Lifetime against this particular arm. An impressive 4 for 7. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And he misses low with it, 2-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
3-1 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Willie Castro. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit in the air to left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Nomar Mazara comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Now here's the first offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one, and it's gone. It's a solo home run for Eloy Jimenez. Home run number 9 on the year. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 6 home runs and 11 RBIs. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Pulled toward right center field. Reyes is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7. The catcher.
So stepping in is Zach Collins. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. One nothing good guys as we play inning number 2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. But now at the plate is Akil Baddoo. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Nico Goodrum stands in as he looks at ball one here. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Grayson Greiner will be next. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. No one out with a runner at second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Eaton going back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Next to hit is Grayson Greiner for his career in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
At the plate, Victor Reyes. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Over to first, and that retires the side. One left for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the third inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Three and 0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And now the first pitch.
Come on.
Eaton gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Leo Reyes.
Stepping in once again is Leody Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Yohan Moncada is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. White Sox leave 1, but they're on top. All set for the start of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Harold Castro. First pitch on its way.
2 high.
Right side, but it's well foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1. Went down looking his first time up. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Cabrera, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Digging in next, Willie Castro. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First offering on its way. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball.
This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
The count now at 2-1. On the ground is short. This could be two. He's got it to second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. So here's Jose Abreu. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
The White Sox, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm on the base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one in left field.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
Now back, the first baseman, Yasmani Grandal.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
Pitch.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Sinker. 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
The batter will be Luis Robert. As a look, now the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Abreu at third. Jimenez at second. Grandal on at first with nobody out. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Now batting.
Next up, Zach Collins looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Strike two called, and it's full 3-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Full count still. One run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Another one sent foul.
Damn sinker.
The next 3-2. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
Adam Eaton digging in next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A ball and a strike. The 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so there, that would be pretty huge.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Hit in the air to center field. Reyes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for round number 2. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Perfect throw.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Baду on at first, nobody out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
But the runner's back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. One there. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Grayson Greiner. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Tigers failed to make any noise. Still down 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Leury Garcia.
Leury Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Yoan Moncada is on deck. The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for two. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got two bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. And he misses 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there are two away now. Digging in will be Jose Abreu. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Two and one.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Chopped at third.
Wow, that was a hanger.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning.
That was a hanger.
Down in order.
Leading off to Detroit, the center fielder, Victor Lane.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Harold
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He grounded out last time up. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the White Sox 3. Tyler Alexander will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 70.
Ready now for the White Sox, Emo Jimenez. His career numbers in this matchup. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. High and deep down the left field line. middle. Scope has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Striding in is Yasmani Grandal. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
The batter, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
And now here is Luis Robert. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, guys, it's obvious he's not picking the ball up. He's out in front on 2 off-speed pitches and now finds himself 0-2. Going to have to find a way to stay back if he's going to battle through this AB.
Ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
So now to the plate, Zach Collins, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And this ball is gone.
Let's go,
no
Zach.
chance to make
That was a hit, buddy. They're hot right now.
2-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
In now is Adam Eaton. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Scope is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Inning for the Sox, however, they come on this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's the White Sox 5 and the Tigers nothing. Here's the first pitch. Jonathan Scope is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the corner a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Willie Castro.
Up next, Willie Castro. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Rubber is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. High in the air down the right field line. Eaton is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Leore Garcia.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. In now, Leore Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he has a 3-for-12 line. Madrigal aboard here at first with nobody out. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach and go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Kyle Funkhauser enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. To the plate now, Yohan Moncada. Rounded back up the middle. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. He kept the front shoulder tucked, he kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Baddoo is there, and he has it for the out.
Now
it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the AB on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Slider's slow.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming.
The batter, the first baseman, Yasmani Grandal.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Griner has a play, and the inning is over. But 2 come across. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Akil Baddoo.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Next, here is Nico Goodrum. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others. But not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Grayson Griner is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point.
Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired? Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Cody Hoyer takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 65, Cody
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Next up is Harold Castro, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And not in time as the second run scores.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Miguel Cabrera is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. So it's 2 runs on... Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Luis Robert. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-1 the count now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Zach Collins comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Popped him up. Scope over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 12.
So now into the box is Adam Eaton. He flew out in his last AB. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will land in foul territory. Still 1 and 2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're on. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's 0-2 to Scope.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
What is that?
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. There's one on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Here's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Standing in now, Nomar Mazara. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken games 1 and 2 here at home, as this one is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Chicago White Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dylan Cease earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 7 runs.
A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it down when I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, trying to be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make it dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy